What's up guys, my name is Ace, and Season 6 for Modern Warfare 2 has now been officially confirmed to be coming next week on September 27th. This is no surprise whatsoever, this is when the Battle Pass for Season 5 ends, and it does make sense that it'll be launching on this date, but we did get 2 images of Season 6 as well, so we're going to be taking a look at those, and I also wanted to talk about some leaks for Season 6 that have been coming out over the past several weeks. In either case, let's start it off with the 2 officially released images for Season 6. The first one here is teasing Spawn, and this was actually leaked as an operator coming for Season 6, so that now confirms it. And the second image once again shows Spawn in the middle, as well as 2 other operator skins and a general Halloween-like theme, which was to be expected for Season 6. So there we go. At this point, those are the only official things that we've seen for Season 6 so far. Now let's talk about the leaked weapons that are coming, one of which was actually shown off in this image as well, as far as we can tell at least. And this is the ISO 9. Now this was actually data mined in the code like 5 months ago alongside the ISO 45. So we have been expecting this to come, and it's really no surprise that this is coming because it seems like recently we've been seeing a trend where they like to take an existing weapon model in-game, change it up a little bit, and then call it a new gun. And it looks like this is going to be no exception. The big thing that shows that this is an ISO 9 in the image and not an ISO 45 is the magazine is tilted slightly backwards like we saw with the ISO 9 in Modern Warfare 2019, whereas with the ISO 45 in Modern Warfare 2, the magazine is tilted forward. So again, it does look like we are going to be seeing a very similar weapon model just repurposed as a new gun. My big hope here is we see something like we saw with the Lockman Shroud, where it has a similar weapon model to the Lockman Sub, however, it has completely different performance in-game. I am hoping that's going to be the case with the ISO 9 as well, whether they make it a burst gun or just do something interesting with it. I think that would be nice to see, just for the sake of gameplay variety. I think if they add it to the game, they just increase the fire rate a little and reduce the damage since it's a smaller caliber. That sounds a little boring to me. It might not really add that much as far as replayability to the game. I really don't mind if the weapon models are similar, as long as the guns perform different enough that it does feel like a new experience. As for the next one, something we haven't seen yet throughout the entire life cycle of Modern Warfare 2, quite surprisingly, is a post-launch LMG. We have the exact same LMGs that the game launched with at this stage. Thankfully, it looks like one of the weapons we'll be seeing in Season 6 is going to be an LMG, and based on the leaks, it appears to be a version of the Bruin like we saw in Modern Warfare 2019, which is based on the M249 SAW. And I'm really hoping this one holds true just because, like I said, we've had 0 additional LMGs throughout the entire life cycle of the game. And even though LMGs don't typically suit my playstyle all that much, I think it is important to have a little bit of everything post-launch. And then on top of this, for leaks of Season 6, the melee weapon is rumored to be dual commas, and those were also data mined many months ago. Now at this stage, it seems unlikely that there are only going to be 2 new ranged weapons. However, these were the ones that were data mined, and at this stage, the only ones that I've seen with direct references to Season 6 from data miners. However, it is worth noting, from that data mine from many months ago, we've seen every single one of those guns added in that data mine, aside from the APC-9 and the MWII. So I'd say it's possible we'll also be seeing the MWII added to Season 6, but at the same time, like I said, I haven't seen any recent references to this, and it's possible they just scrapped that and it's no longer coming to the game. It is worth noting, in that second image, this other operator is holding a bullpup assault rifle. However, when you take a close look at this, it doesn't appear to be the MWII at all. It definitely looks like just a new blueprint for the Tempest Razorback. And with that, let's move into some of the other operators that were leaked and data mined from the code, alongside Spawn, which has now been confirmed. With this, we have Skeletor from Masters of the Universe, we have Alucard from Hellsing, and it looks like we may also be seeing the COD 2 version of Captain Price coming as an operator skin as well. I'm sure with all of these, they will end up being paid bundles though, and it's unlikely we'll be able to just earn them in-game. Additionally, with Season 6, just like we've seen in many of the recent years, we're apparently going to be getting a haunting event. So it'll be a limited time Halloween-themed event, probably mainly taking place on the Warzone or DMZ side of things, but I'm hoping there's at least some elements that are related to multiplayer as well. Maybe some limited time modes that are like Halloween-themed, or maybe even a limited time themed map where they could take an existing map and make it dark and Halloween-themed, although I'm not really expecting that to be taking place. Although more likely for multiplayer, we should be seeing one of those event camo challenges that they've been adding with all of the seasons lately, and I really appreciate having those. It just gives you something to play for, something to work toward, if you are one of those people that likes that carrot on a stick to be chasing. And so far, that's pretty much it. That's all we've got for the leaks with Season 6. Normally by now, I think we would have a leak as to at least like a returning map that's coming, because we're familiar with that, but no map names or themes or anything have been leaked at this stage. But of course, as per usual, we should be finding out a whole lot more about Season 6 as we approach the end of the week this week, and we should have a full-on roadmap, if not later this week, by Monday of next week. And with that, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I just wanted to give you guys a quick recap for anybody that may have missed these leaks that have been coming out over the past several weeks. As for my thoughts on this, I mean, at this stage, Modern Warfare 2 is nearing the end of its life cycle. My main focus right now is the Modern Warfare 3 beta, the Call of Duty Next event that I'll be attending, and then also X-Defiant. I'm still eagerly awaiting the release of that game. So for me, Season 6 of Modern Warfare 2, it's really just going to be something I use to pass the time as we're approaching the release of those games. But of course, I am curious to hear from you guys in those comments down below. What are you thinking about these Season 6 leaks so far for Modern Warfare 2? Are you guys excited that we're apparently going to be seeing an LMG finally added to the game? And what are some other thoughts that you have regarding this season? If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.